In the high-stakes chess match of the NBA, how much are you truly willing to sacrifice today for the promise of tomorrow? For the Golden State Warriors, that isn't a hypothetical question anymore. It's the very dilemma defining their season, a strategic tightrope walk between extending a legendary dynasty and nurturing the seeds of a new era. What if I told you that two seemingly disparate moves, one a quiet re-signing, the other a thunderous trade rumor, are about to reveal the true ambition of this franchise? Warriors fans, let's talk, because what's unfolding in San Francisco goes far beyond mere whispers and contract clauses. These are two pivotal moments that illuminate just how deeply this organization still believes in the present, while simultaneously subtly planning for the future. On one hand, we celebrate the pride of Brazil, Gui Santos, re-signing with the Golden State Warriors, a testament that hard work, patience, and unwavering trust still hold immense value in the modern NBA. But on the other, the air crackles with rumors of a potential trade that could fundamentally alter everything we thought we knew about this team. Nikola Vucevic, a name that could send shockwaves through the league, might be heading to the Bay Area in a move designed to make the Warriors an even more formidable force in their relentless pursuit of another championship. So, before we dive deeper into these seismic shifts, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel, because here we live and breathe every single detail of this legendary franchise. From the intricate behind-the-scenes maneuvers to the earth-shattering potential trades, from inspiring stories of perseverance to the electrifying moments on the court if you bleed blue and gold, this is your sanctuary. Together, we'll navigate every thrilling chapter of this new era, and you can bet your bottom dollar there's a whirlwind of action brewing in San Francisco. Straight from the heart of San Francisco, a Brazilian talent has officially been confirmed for another NBA season. Warriors fans, let's talk. While the league buzzes with talk of blockbuster trades, mega contracts, and superstar musical chairs, Golden State has made a move that at first glance might seem understated, but in reality speaks volumes about the core philosophy of this storied franchise. They're keeping Gui Santos. Yes, the dynamic Brazilian forward will remain with the Warriors for the 2025-26 season. The 22-year-old had his team option exercised by Golden State, a contract extension that guarantees him another year in the iconic blue and gold, accompanied by a significant salary increase. From earning a modest $1.02 million in his rookie season to $1.89 million the following year, he's now set to command $2.22 million for 2025-26, more than double his initial salary. This isn't just a raise. It's a resounding recognition of the relentless work ethic and undeniable growth of a young player meticulously developing within Steve Kerr's intricate system. In a candid interview with Lance, Gui was refreshingly straightforward. It was a smooth process, no headaches. I have a lot of affection for the franchise, and they have the same for me. A simple statement, perhaps, but one that powerfully encapsulates Gui Santos's profound understanding of what it truly means to be a warrior. Gui embodies the kind of player who doesn't need to dominate the ball to profoundly impact the game. He defends with tenacity, moves intelligently without the ball, and has shown remarkable improvement in his mid- and long-range shooting. Last season, he delivered impressive performances in limited minutes, even earning some starting nods, showcasing a maturity and tactical awareness that are two essential pillars in Steve Kerr's demanding system. Currently, Gui is projected to be the first option off the bench behind Andrew Wiggins, potentially sharing crucial minutes with Jonathan Kuminga in more physically demanding lineups. The Warriors' wing rotation is shaping up to feature Wiggins as the primary starter, Kuminga alternating positions to maximize his versatility, and Gui Santos emerging as a vital energy and defensive piece. This trio promises to inject Golden State with a much-needed dose of speed and versatility, qualities that were conspicuously absent at critical junctures last season. Beyond retaining Gui, the Warriors have quietly but effectively strengthened their roster with the astute additions of Al Horford and Seth Curry, alongside the welcome returns of key rotational players like Kevin Looney, Jonathan Kuminga, and Gary Payton II. It's been a quiet, yet undeniably solid offseason. And according to Gui himself, it's resulted in one of the team's best in recent years. The front office, he noted, already had the names in mind. They moved the pieces away they needed to, and the end result was excellent. Speaking of Brazil's burgeoning presence in the NBA, here's an interesting coincidence. Besides Gui gracing the court, Thiago Splitter will now be part of the Portland Trail Blazers coaching staff. In other words, Brazilian basketball will be doubly represented next season, with one talent shining on the floor and another strategizing from the bench. Gui Santos stands as living proof that Brazilian talent can indeed thrive at the highest level when there's a potent combination of hard work, humility, and mutual trust between player and franchise. More than just a re-signing, this is a compelling story of growth, merit, and the enduring belief in potential. And for Warriors fans, he's absolutely worth keeping a close eye on, because the kid from Brazil still has an abundance to show at the Chase Center. And that, Warriors fans, was the first news of the day. Gui Santos confirmed with the Warriors for another season, a beacon of hope for the future. Now let's pivot to the next story, a potential move that could shake the very foundations of the present. Here's another story involving the Golden State Warriors, but this time, it's a potential move that's capturing the fervent attention of the entire NBA. Whispers from reliable sources indicate that the San Francisco team could be preparing a truly bold trade. Jonathan Kuminga potentially heading to the Chicago Bulls, with Nikola Vucevic arriving to significantly strengthen the Warriors' frontcourt. Yes, this deal isn't official yet, but it's already stirring the league's back channels, leaving fans and analysts alike passionately divided. On one side, Golden State is desperately seeking experience, consistent scoring, and a formidable physical presence in the paint, qualities they've often lacked. On the other, Chicago is clearly looking to the future, yearning for youth, salary flexibility, and a fresh, definitive direction after seasons marred by frustrating inconsistency. The proposed scenario would look something like this. The Warriors would send Jonathan Kuminga, possibly along with Moses Moody or Buddy Hield, in exchange for Nikola Vucevic. The 33-year-old Montenegrin center, one of the last truly impactful big names available, represents a crucial piece for a team still fiercely dreaming of competing at the very top of the Western Conference. Depending on the precise adjustments, draft picks or smaller pieces could be included to meticulously balance salaries and roster composition. But the core point is crystal clear. This trade makes profound strategic sense for both sides. For the Golden State Warriors, Vucevic's arrival would directly address a glaring deficiency the team has grappled with for years: a consistent high-level presence in the paint. He's the quintessential modern center, capable of scoring effectively in the post, but crucially, also spacing the floor with his impressive three-point shooting. Last season, he averaged a robust double-double, hitting over 40% from beyond the arc. Imagine the immediate, transformative impact of that playing alongside Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler. With Vucevic on the floor, Golden State's already potent offense would become even more unpredictable, more dangerous. Curry would find himself with significantly more space to drive and create. Butler could operate with greater offensive freedom, and Al Horford, already nearing 40, could enjoy more judicious rest without compromising the team's vital rotation. It's precisely the kind of calculated adjustment that could decisively extend the Warriors' championship window. Now, for the Chicago Bulls, the logic is entirely different, yet equally compelling. The Illinois franchise has been languishing in the purgatory of the Eastern Conference's middle tier, never quite good enough to genuinely compete at the top, yet never quite bad enough to fully commit to a complete rebuild. With Vucevic potentially departing, the Bulls would immediately open up significant salary space and, critically, acquire Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga, a 23-year-old wing, is a raw, athletic, explosive talent brimming with untapped potential. He's precisely the kind of player who desperately needs consistent minutes and a starring role, something far easier to find in Chicago than under Steve Kerr's often crowded and demanding system. For the Bulls, this isn't just a trade. It's a golden opportunity to reset their roster, build around dynamic young players, and meticulously prepare the foundation for a brighter future. But what about Vucevic himself? A trade to Golden State would be nothing short of a perfect scenario. After years of being an underrated star on middling teams, he would finally have the chance to compete for a legitimate title, surrounded by experienced veterans and integrated into a tactical system that profoundly values intelligent ball movement. The Warriors' already fluid and creative offense would gain a center with a refined offensive touch, exceptional court vision, and superb passing from the high post. He is, in essence, a player perfectly suited to the Warriors' unique basketball philosophy. Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Al Horford form the veteran core that still dictates the team's pace. With Vucevic, this trio would gain invaluable balance. Curry and Butler could attack the rim with even greater freedom, while Horford would be strategically rested, preserving his energy for the grueling playoffs. Defensively, while Vucevic isn't an elite rim protector, his sheer physical presence and solid positioning would significantly help cover interior weaknesses, especially against the league's heavy-hitting teams like Denver and Minnesota. On paper, this trade is a masterstroke. Golden State solves a long-standing frontcourt need with an immediate impact player. Chicago gains youth, future flexibility, and opens up crucial space for a new cycle. And in the midst of it all, both teams remain true to their distinct identities. The Warriors relentlessly chasing the present, the Bulls meticulously building for tomorrow. But the true impact of this trade transcends mere statistics. If it materializes, the Golden State Warriors would send an unequivocal message. They are absolutely all in, willing to do whatever it takes to compete for another title. While the Curry-Butler era still has gas in the tank, this would be a final decisive push, a powerful reminder that this franchise, even as time marches on, still believes in one more glorious run for the Larry O'Brien Trophy. For the Chicago Bulls, it would mark the definitive beginning of a new chapter. Trading Vucevic now is a bold bet on rebuilding, creating essential room for new talent, and meticulously preparing the ground for future stars. It's not a step back, it's a calculated change of direction. In the end, this potential trade is a rare case of a deal that could genuinely benefit both sides. Golden State would gain immediate impact, an elite shooting center with invaluable experience and a burning hunger for victory. Chicago would gain time, salary space, and immense growth potential. On one side, the urgent ambition of a legendary team striving to extend its golden era. On the other, the patient pragmatism of a franchise determined to restart the right way. And if you look closely, you realize this trade symbolizes much more than a simple negotiation. It's the fascinating meeting of two distinct NBA moments: the glorious twilight of a dynasty trying to hold on, and the promising dawn of a future beginning to emerge in the hands of young players like Jonathan Kuminga. So, Warriors fans, here's the burning question that demands your immediate attention. Would you trade Kuminga's immense future potential for a chance at a new title now with Nikola Vucevic? Because if this rumor comes true, the Golden State Warriors could be about to take their final, most audacious step toward immortal glory. And that's it, Dub Nation. Two stories that perfectly encapsulate where this team stands right now. On one side, Gui Santos, representing the future, the kid who earned his spot and proves that hard work and humility are still the greatest talents there are. On the other, Nikola Vucevic, the potential addition that could fundamentally alter the present, a crucial piece that would instantly thrust Golden State back into the very heart of the championship race. Two different narratives, yet they intersect at the same critical point: the Warriors' unwavering ambition to keep fighting for greatness. So, if you believe in this project, if you're desperate to see just how far this incredible team can go, smash that like button, because it genuinely helps the channel continue bringing you the most insightful content for the true Dub Nation fans. Subscribe so you don't miss any future updates, because the trade market can still surprise us all. And of course, comment below. Do you think Gui deserves even more minutes in the rotation? Would you pull the trigger on bringing in Vucevic if it meant giving up Kuminga? The discussion is wide open, and that's precisely what makes this community so special. The shared passion, the diverse opinions, and the undeniable love for this legendary team called the Golden State Warriors. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, as always, go Dubs!